gonna lie, of all the things I'm preparing for when it comes to the extra content, post-game, that sort of thing for Berseria, this by far has to take the cake for the weirdest thing that I'm doing so far for this. And not because of the side quest itself, but because of all the, well, prior preparations, how this is all working around. It's hard to explain in a summary, so I'll explain in a second. But before that, greetings! Smiling Shred 4 here, and welcome back to some more Tales of Berseria. As in our last two episodes, we collected the remainder of the 3rd tier Mystic Arts for Velvet, Eleanor, Aizen, and Rokurou, enabling them to perform their own little indignation slash House of the 49, and just wreck the competition. And it's somewhat fun to initiate. Some are okay, some cool to activate, but not exactly the most interesting to activate. And then there are some that just give me a headache. Looking at you, Rengetsu, seriously, you have to counter. Anyway, if you haven't seen those two videos yet, go check them out in the description playlist down below. I highly recommend it, especially when it comes to what I have planned much later. So yeah, and with that all said and done, today, we're actually going to be doing Rokurou's quest. Now, here's the thing. I told myself I was not originally going to do this. I think I mentioned that in a few parts earlier, when I got back to this, that I wouldn't be tackling that at all. But recently, I had a bit of an epiphany after seeing, one, how easy it is to actually do this, and two, which is probably the biggest thing of it all, there are not many people that have actually covered this side quest. And, I had trouble trying to find out how to actually do it on the internet, so I figured, you know what, I'm not going to let you guys sit through that as well. Figured I might as well do something for myself. Yes, I'm feeling like the hero today. That being said, in terms of weirdom, well, like I said, I hadn't planned this before. The two things that I was planning on doing for next time that I brought up last time, this was not one of them. In fact, there are two completely different side quests, very minimal-esque. Again, hard to explain without spoiling things, but they're not things that are required in order to do things. They get you cool rewards, but not much else past it. And lastly, the big thing about this is, at the time I'm recording this, one, I have not even uploaded the first episode to my return to Berseria, and two, I've already done everything in Berseria that I want to do, including the hardest part of the game, but I'll let the future episodes spoil that a bit. So I am literally doing this. This is my second to last video for the series, before I go straight to the true finale. So yeah, this is going to be kind of odd, and especially for you guys, because in another sense, I'm also reloading up old save files just to get this thing initiated, because, well, let's get into the actual side quest itself. Basically, to initiate this long chain of Rengetsu quests, you're going to have to head on over to Renid, back where we ran into that one Cats from earlier. When triggering Judah Mila's dual mystic arts thingy-mabobber. So we're going to take the boat to Renid. That's probably the best way to do so. So we're going to talk to Benwick. We're going to head to the Renid docks. To trigger this side quest, you need to... Oh, right, I don't have the geoboard unlocked here. You need to come right here to this little intersection, right by a safe point. You walk over to them, and the thing will automatically initiate.
Did you guys hear? The search party that went to the Laban tunnel was wiped out by a demon.
Really? They were the ones out searching for Count Capelus, weren't they?
You mean the one who managed to get kidnapped? Despite everyone else at his manor, servants and children alike, getting killed? You'd think noblemen like that would have some decent exorcists among their personal guard.
Suppose he
Yeah,
did.
seriously.
But I heard every blade there, sword and spear alike, was found chipped and cracked to hell.
What kind of demon could do that?
Who are the
You'd be
Capeluses?
surprised.
They are one of the great noble lines, on par with Oscar's Dragonia family, and have served Midgand for generations.
People refer to them as the royal family's hidden dagger. Unlike me, you never hear good rumors about them. They say behind the royal family's glory lies blood and tears shed at the hand of the Capelus family.
But those are just rumors. Although I do know that in recent times, the Count had stood against the rise of the Abbey.
I couldn't care less about the whereabouts of some noble. But we should be careful of the demon that took out all those exorcists.
Yeah, it sounds like a worthy opponent.
Yeah, and you wouldn't really have to worry about it, because with this side quest, all you gotta do is head on over to... Well, let's actually highlight the thing. We need to head over to the Leban Cavern, which is completely optional. You don't even go here for any story reason other than the side quest. So you can completely miss the side quest in general. But hey, it just means a new area for us to unlock. One of actually 2 more areas, it looks like. We got this, and then we got that one area right by... if I could highlight it, let's see. What do we have? Oh, it doesn't even tell us, great. Basically, right by the Aldina Plains, where Stoneberry is also located, so... yeah, almost complete with the map. That's kind of interesting. But yeah, that's how you trigger the side quest. And since I triggered that accidentally during the Judamila cameo special, I figured I might as well re-show it again for you guys. And now here's where things are going to get interesting. I'm going to load up my old save file, and, well, get right back. I'd do it right here, but I don't want to spoil future things. So, I'm going to head to the title screen, and I'll see you guys back in a quick second. Next set. Alright, so now we're here at the Barnack Plateau, aka the Great Junction, aka... what is it pronounced? Lothringen. I still have no idea how you say that, but... either way, this is where the side quest... well, this is probably the closest way to get to the side quest. You know, in general. Because if you look at the map right here, Barnack Plateau is right up there, or right here, and we just gotta go take a straight line upward. Pretty straightforward, right? Yeah, I'm saying straight so many times, it's kind of unfunny. But yeah. And actually, in fact, you don't even need to go straight upwards, you just gotta do this. Jump down this little crevice here, you can get yourself some more spirit orbs, goody goody. And in the process, a free item, aka a silver scrap, and I believe there's a treasure chest over here as well. Yep, a gold one, in fact. Well, if only I had explored this earlier, because there's a garish pink shirt. This garish pink implies superior attack power, which is intended to grant its wearers... which it indeed grants its wearer. Okay. I thought there was an extra picture there, but no. Okay. So yeah, you get that item. Cool, cool. And now to explore uncharted territory. Welcome to the East Laven Tunnel of the Underground Passage, with 3 words underneath that I cannot even read. And the side quest itself, we just gotta head to the right. Now, don't be confused. This top one right here will not take you anywhere except for like a single room, and that's it. What you really want to do is go down to the bottom right. That's your best bet. Also, I'm gonna try and avoid as many enemies as I can, cause well, there's no need to fight them. Why would we need to fight a random enemy? It's pointless. Pointless, I say. There's also a treasure chest you can get right here by burning the vines, but of course we also need our geoport to get it, and waiting on the thing unlocked, so out of luck. But it looks like only like it's cat spirits, maybe a bronze chest. Oh, got stuck there by accident. So not much to worry about there. I'm not personally interested. I mean, come on, at this point we're what, level 83, 82? I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be okay. I got this. We got this. Alright. There's a geoport location, thankfully. So they even really... oh. Little joke. Okay, fine, you want... Let me build up my arcade. Build up my arts, I say. Yeah, baby!
This is the Rangetsu style!
So that's the Rangetsu style?
No.
So then here to here is the Rangetsu style?
Just what do you think my style is?
I never get old, I swear it. And yeah, I bet you guys haven't even seen this one yet. Actually, no. We kinda saw it during the 3rd tier Mr. Arts episode, didn't we? So yeah, either way, just in case. There you go. Alright, so let's grab the geoboard so we can run over our enemies with swiftness of Swift. And we're good to go. Oh wait, wrong direction. Wrong direction! But yeah, the geoboard, this is gonna make things so much easier. Because now we can burn this down, instead of having to go all the way around that thing. We just have to go down. And shoop! We're good to go. I'll take us right to the next area, which may seem a bit familiar to you guys. Yeah. Don't look familiar? If we take that, it'll take us there. But it takes us here to the Cavern Ravine. This, if I'm not mistaken, this is actually, we found the actual demons. Or actually, no, that was a different location, wasn't it? But it's very similar looking, so bring it back a joyful memory. But there's our objective. Just make a turn to the right, a turn to the left. We already see ourselves a code red demon. Ready to get run over! We're not, we're just gonna fight it. It's level 36 though, so it's not much of a pain. We need ourselves a circuit, a crustacean, undead beast, weak to normal on earth attacks, resistant to water. We're doing this at the level that it intends you to. Be on our guard. And the message, I can't want to say anything else. However, we are way over level for this, so this should take us less than a minute. I guess that.
Come on, really?
Less than a minute. Less than 30 seconds. That just shows you how overpowered we are. We get ourselves the Defender's Ventate. Pressing the defend button as an enemy disregard hits will have the damage taken. This effect can be performed on each hit of a Mystic Art. This would have been helpful earlier, I'm just saying. Against the frickin' Phoenix and Dark Twiddles and all that. That would save me so much time. So much time. Well, actually, the Dark Turtles wasn't that bad, but the Phoenix, ugh. You know, we got lucky there. That would still have helped out a lot. But yeah, there you go.
We won.
I wasn't good enough.
What do you mean? That demon was really strong.
I don't mean the demon. I mean me. If Shigure were here, he'd have sliced it clean in half.
But you use shorter dual blades rather than just one bigger one like him, so of course...
No. He'd have done it with a shorter blade, too.
You can't be serious.
He's right. I think Shigure might really be capable of that.
Yeah. He's done it before.
Can I ask you a question?
I don't mind. You want to know more about my clan?
Yeah.
Well, as the eldest son, Shigure became head of the clan and ran things for a while. But 3 years ago, a rumor started floating around that he was planning an insurrection, and our lord immediately called for his execution.
Sounds like he doesn't waste any time.
Shigure never particularly cared about our lord to begin with. All he ever respected was personal strength.
Then did your lord send you to do the job?
Yeah. The only thing that can take down a Rangetsu swordsman is another Rangetsu swordsman. I thought I could handle it. I knew his every trick and had the time and place all planned out. But when it happened...
You got your ass beat.
Yeah. He made a fool out of me. I came at him with a greatsword, and he just used a small one. All the training I'd done, I couldn't land a hit on him.
A rude awakening if there ever was one.
Damn straight. I couldn't deny it. Shigure cast aside my greatsword and just laughed. Train harder, he told me. I was so frustrated by my weakness, my inexperience. So much so that I wanted to end my own life. So much so that I turned into a demon.
Rokurou.
In the end, Shigure escaped, and I was arrested for failing to perform my duty and sent to the prison island.
And the rest, as they say?
So you regret not being able to kill your brother? Huh.
I know it sounds crazy, but that's just who I am.
I'm not here to judge you. I'm just using you for my own purposes. As long as you fight my enemies, that's all that matters.
That's the plan. That's what I do best as a demon.
Fair enough. And like that, we're done with part 1 of the Rokurou side quest. Next up, we're heading on back to Katniss. But first we gotta get out of the Bernac Plateau. Okay, now to Port Katniss. Of course, specifically the cave, because that's where it teleports us, but still. Once you complete that part of the side quest, you gotta come all the way over here to the inn. Here's where the next side quest, part of the side quest will begin. All you gotta do is talk to the pirate right here.
First mate, sir, I heard an interesting rumor. Apparently Vortigern came under attack in the middle of reconstruction. The place was completely sacked.
Are you serious?
Any idea who did it?
They say it was a single demon. He called himself Lancelot de Capulus and challenged one exorcist in particular to come try and fight him.
Lancelot.
That's Count Capulus's first name.
The nobleman they say was kidnapped? Did he turn into a demon? Or is this some kind of scheme?
Hey, any chance you know if the exorcist he wants to fight is Shigure?
Yeah, he seeks a duel with Legate Shigure Rangetsu, or so the rumor goes.
That's the real Count.
That's a bit of a leap.
The Count is a prideful man. But when the Abbey stole his political power, his own former servant Shigure rose to Legate and suddenly outranked him. The disgrace must have been worse than death.
Then the lord your family used to serve was...
That's right. The Capuluses.
Then, if the Capuluses were the royal family's hidden dagger, the Rangetsu clan was its blade.
A demon that can wipe out Vortigern is no joke. If we could team up with him, that'd give us a real edge.
That's a real big if for some of us, Aizen.
You can say that again. Okay. So Rokurou and his family kind of served under the Capuluses, it seems like. Interesting. Especially considering he didn't know who the Capuluses were before. Also, Capuluses, please tell me I'm not the only one who realizes that's that's like one letter short of Capulet. Please tell me I'm not the only one who notices that. Just seems so obvious. As for the Lancelot part, you got me. But hey, I guess that ties into the whole, King Arthur's story about it. And hey, it actually does kind of make sense. Being part of the royal family and all that, but still. It's interesting. So now we have our next task to head back to Vortigern. Meaning we gotta teleport again to Lothringen! Jeez, they just do not want to leave this place alone, do they? Well, unfortunately, this will be the last time we ever come here, and... Jeez. Where is that frickin' geoboard thing anyway? This is gonna get annoying. Oh, it's in plain sight. Wow, I feel like an idiot. Well, let's grab that real quick, why don't we? Save myself the time and the effort. And then we just sail upward. Upward back to the old base. Ah, the memories are real. And of course, we get ourselves these demons, but once more, they're not a threat. They're a complete and utter joke. So we'll just climb up our way. To find the next demon, all you gotta do is take a right. Eastern Sea Gate Roof. So don't be confused by going this way. You'll actually want to go to the right. That being said, I gotta remember how to get to the right. City Fortress Gate. Gates. Interesting. Wonder how I did get to it before then. I guess we're gonna be doing a bit of experimenting. Oh! Wait a minute, there's a ladder there! Yep, and dangerous crap. Oh yeah, one thing I kind of learned off screen, and I'll be bringing this up in a future episode, but a dangerous encounter, no matter where you are, the enemies will always be the level that you are. So if you're level 84, you know, they'll be level 84, and if you're like level 100, they'll be level 100, so far, so forth. It's kind of interesting, because I had no idea that was actually a thing. Had I known that, I would have taken advantage of that much earlier in the series. And again, I'll bring it up much later. And you'll know when it is. Like, I flat out make a statement about it. Until then, let's just keep on climbing up this ladder like it's nobody's business. Alright, and then I'm guessing this is the one. Takes us inside, and yep, here it is. But it's weird that it doesn't show up here. Oh, or it actually, yeah, you just gotta rise. That makes more sense then. Okay, and now we head up. Where a demon awaits.
I see you've come, Shigure.
Count Capelus. It's been a long time.
Oh, wait. Is that you, Rokurou? Leave now. You are not the one who I summoned here. I want your brother, the traitor Shigure.
Sir,
yeah, that's
I'm
gonna
not
be
mistaken.
a bit of an issue.
I believe Shigure's execution was assigned to me.
Ha! Oh, please. Don't make me laugh. You had your chance. You couldn't even scratch him, you wretched dog.
Ouch!
Frankly, I don't need any Rangetsu to do my bidding any longer. Not with the power that I've attained by devouring everyone in the entire manor. I shall administer
Dun,
your
dun,
punishments
dun.
myself, with my own hand.
You're the one who devoured the people at the manor? How could you do that?
I never knew humans were so delicious. After I make a meal of you and the rest of those damnable exorcists, this will be my kingdom, my feeding ground!
Welp, it looks like the only thing that got abducted was this guy's conscience.
Remain there, Rokurou. Your lord commands you. Wait and be thankful that your blood will stain my blade beside your brother's.
There's no reasoning with this guy.
Wait.
Rokurou?
I refuse. If you simply wanted to eat flesh, then perhaps I wouldn't stop you. But dying to you would make a mockery of the Rangetsu name. Turn your blade on me or my brother and we won't hold back. Not even against an impotent lord.
How dare you speak to your master like that?
Oh, silence, Lancelot. You're going down. Level 61. Weak to water for resistance to fire, earth, and normal attacks.
You ungrateful cur!
This cur has fangs he's all too happy to use.
Alright, let's do this. Let's even get your Mr. Garden here, Roku. Gotta get that extra soul. First things first. Okay, which is his... Yeah, there it is. That's his floor attack. I gotta remember all these things. I'm not very familiar with Rokurou. I'm very familiar with Aizen and Eleanor and Bella for obvious reasons, but I do not know much about Rokurou himself. Come forth, you! Come forth, girl! Very good defense. Go, Eleanor! Go, Eleanor! Actually, things are getting much louder than I expected them to be. Hold on. Dang it! I was wasting the opportunity. Ah! Missed me. That's obvious. Where'd the soul go? I saw that soul pop out. What the heck? Hey, jerks! Seriously, I want the extra soul! Ow! Yeah, if it wasn't obvious enough, I am making this challenging on my own right. Oh, dang, no! And there goes Rokurou. Okay, fine, we'll do a real backstory then. Who has Eleanor? Assuming you build up your thing a bit. Nice, away! Hey. Nope, no you don't. Actually, in fact, I wonder if I have one. Since this isn't gonna matter later, let's use a soul bottle. Things are rare, but hey, I think that's about worth it. Worth this kind of fight. Vengeful punishment! How did I miss that? That should not have happened. I'm just mad. Screw this! We're going down! Bring in the style!
Be proud. You made me unleash my full power.
We ourselves the Grappler title, as well as Armory Acolyte 7, 7, and Topaz Pendant. Armory Acolyte 7 grants +1 maximum BG to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced a combined total of 35 or more times, which is actually much more believable than you think. And Topaz Pendant, a pendant fashioned from Topaz. It's exactly what it says on the tin.
I'm sorry. I know you were hoping to negotiate an alliance.
Don't worry. I don't think he's someone we could fight alongside.
Come on, Rokurou. You wanted to kill him from the very start, didn't you?
No. Well, maybe a little.
So you did want to.
You're a pretty scary guy when push comes to shove. Whatever happened to honoring your ancestral debt?
I don't think I'm a hypocrite. My debt was made when I was human. That has nothing to do with the demon I am now.
That's how you really look at it?
I do. I incurred my debt toward you after I became a demon, and you can count on me to repay it.
I'll take your word for it then.
But
At least until you
Rokurou,
turn back into a human.
when the Count said
If
he
you
was
turn
going
back
to
into a
kill
human.
Lord Shigure, was that really something impossible to forgive?
How do I say it? I will kill anyone who disparages Rangetsu's skill. That's all? That's just nonsense. I'm sure I sound like the Count. I won't ask you to understand.
Of course I don't understand. But still, I don't think it's nonsense. There are just some things a person can't surrender.
Good to know. No thank you, Beth. I'm out of here. Peace! Alright, and thus is part 2. And now for part 3, the end-all be-all of the quest. We're gonna head on over to Logris and pay a very familiar underworld servant a visit. First we gotta get through all this first and foremost. Just glide away, glide away. And as you probably guess, we're heading on over
The Lord
sacred...
of Calamity has brought
hold on a
fear to
second.
the entire kingdom. Grim whisperings echo through the streets in every town.
It's
Just be clear, I was not trying to trigger this.
So many people at church have lost someone close to them.
But it is in the saddest times when smiles are most needed. Dark expressions cast dark shadows.
Smile in the face of sadness.
Now that's a real man. That old guy knows what's what.
I'm not saying you need to make light of everything, but try to leave a little room for joy in your life.
Like when you eat good food, or see a beautiful flower.
Or even this fountain. Water wells forth, a symbol of hope. Even though life may be hard, I keep at it. I'll work hard so that this fountain never runs dry.
And I'll help you maintain it, so that it stays a place where people can come to feel at ease.
Okay then. I guess that's a good message for life. Of course, there's something I wouldn't follow, but what you gonna do? Anyway, we're heading over to the Sacred Tabith. That is what this place is called, right? A Tabith? No, a Tavern. I'm close. And we're gonna talk over to Tabitha.
Welcome.
You came back.
I did. This place is important to me.
Are you sure it's okay to be in a town like this?
Don't worry about us. Besides, I'm more worried about the bar. I'm only away for a little while, and look at this place. The casks are empty and all the food tastes like dirt. Just a little bit ago, we finally got a delivery in. It was barely enough to open up shop.
Do you have enough to make Mabo curry?
I do.
Great!
Thanks for worrying about us. But leave the town to the townsfolk. You should just focus on what you have to do. Just make sure you don't have any regrets.
Thanks, Tabitha.
Yeah, but that's just part 1. That'll happen automatically after a while. This is the real time you want to talk to her. Time number 2.
I heard you guys managed to beat Shigure Rangetsu.
Word travels fast again, as usual.
As I understand it, succession of the Rangetsu clan goes to the one who kills his predecessor. That means you're the successor, Rokurou. Or have you taken the name Shigure now?
You have to kill the head of the clan to succeed them?
I don't intend to step up as the new head. But how do you know about my family's customs?
We're all part of the same underworld. Word travels. A long time ago, we tried to assassinate another Shigure. But we lost 30 of our number instead.
Naturally. It'd take more than that to do a Shigure in.
In retrospect, I wonder if even 300 men would have been enough. Your Shigures are a tough bunch. Look at your brother. He was a legate.
Yeah.
She's got
he
points.
was probably the strongest head the clan ever had.
That being said, did you know there's a demon out there not even he managed to cut down?
Are you serious?
That must be some crazy demon if a legate couldn't even take it down.
Tell me
Let
about
alone
it.
Shigure.
It was a swordsman who looked like a dragon. Shigure was sent to exterminate it, but came away empty-handed. And quite recently, it was sighted at the Empyrean's throne.
Sounds like a job only I can handle.
Wait. You're not the only one here. Only fools rush in. Don't bother, Magilu.
Yeah, you should know better. He won't listen.
Besides, I think we're all fools here.
Point taken.
A dragon swordsman not even Shigure could kill. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
Good luck.
Thanks. And now we get ourselves the final part of the quest. Challenge the Dragon Swordsman at the Empyrean's throne. So, for like the 10th time now, we're heading on over to the Port Zexon East entrance. Seriously, I have teleported here so many times for so many different reasons, it's not even funny anymore. But, hopefully, at least for me, this will be the last time I'm doing this. I can't say anything about the future videos. Maybe one more time in the future videos for obvious reasons, but this will be the last time for me. Adidas! Oh, makes me feel relaxed. But anyway, I come over here, and you can probably tell it faintly. The quest is over here to the top right, opposite of the other area to the top left. Interestingly enough, considering this was an open area, and now it's actually being used for a quest. How fitting and about frickin' time. So, let's go climb up the ladder and end things once and for all. There's still some spirit orbs in the process. If you can get exactly that and keep it that way. Nope, never mind. Well, at least they're all even numbers, so that's a plus. Then just come this way, and there's a demon that's awaiting you. Meet the Dragon Ball.
It's the dragon swordsman, so this is the demon Shigure couldn't beat.
Yep. Level 67, armored, fiend, and dragon. Weak to wind and resistant to pretty much everything else but fire. And it's also weak to martial arts. Oh, it ain't perfect. Rokurou disregard. Yay. Wish we would have saved that, but hey, you do you. I'll see make sure this time. Or actually, I have to build up, I think, don't I? You've got trigger all the PG. Or actually, I could just use the PG bottle, huh? Yeah, well, it'll be fine. Wrong sense.
Is that the Rangetsu style? I get it. It all makes sense now.
That's so. Elsewhere! Yeesh! Oh, extra soul, gimme. Alright, so we're going the way there. Move there, Velvet. Hey! That hurt. I didn't save it in time. I'm almost at it. Vengeful punishment! Screw it. I'm not taking this chance. I want to do this right. I just hope. Ah, dang it. Well, we have to try that again. Easy. Here it goes, nothing. Vengeful punishment! Splitter. You do you. See it come this way? Maybe not. Screw it! You die! Seriously, I can't just get an awesome end.
I won't lose here. Not to anyone but Shigure. Wait, she's a woman?
Dun dun dun.
It's okay. My brother died by my hand.
I see. Well done, Rokurou.
Did she just say...
Yeah. You see, this dragon swordsman was a previous Shigure. And my mother.
Dun dun dun! Again.
So, the previous Shigure was a woman.
You knowingly killed your own mother? Why?
That's just how it goes in my clan. My mother slew my grandfather to take the name Shigure, and my brother did the same to her. It's an endless cycle.
But she should be dead. How did she become a demon?
No, this was a Malak. One that was halfway to becoming a dragon by the looks of it.
So what then? She was reincarnated as a Malak? But she still got to keep all her human memories somehow. It all seems a little too convenient, doesn't it?
Maybe her feelings were just that strong. Or perhaps...
Does it really matter? She fought like a real member of the Rangetsu clan would. And that sword belonged to my mother.
Interesting.
Do you think Tabitha knew about this?
if she did, she sure played us for damn fools. We're going to need to have a chat with her.
Oh, absolutely. And we're gonna do just that. Get ourselves an increase in the Mithril Spear, and Armory Act Rate 8. Grants +1 maximum souls to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced a combined total of 40 or more times. And now, we leave, and we're going straight back to Logris to see what the hubbub is. How'd she know that this woman, the swordswoman dragon Malak thing, was the previous Shigure? More importantly, if she has any more connections to the actual Rangetsus.
So your fateful encounter was a success?
It was.
You knew who the dragon swordsman really was, didn't you?
Did you use us for your personal revenge?
No. That loss we suffered those 20-odd years ago was entirely on us Bloodwings. Hell, that Shigure was so good she managed to fight our people off while holding her newborn with one hand.
Newborn? Would that have been Rokurou?
I always thought the Rangetsu weren't ones for being sentimental. I was so surprised. I asked her why she did it. She had blood all over her face, but she looked at me with this very soft smile and said, "This precious child has the potential to cut me down and go on to be the strongest swordsman. It's my duty to protect him."
I see. The name will be passed down no longer. But at least that wish I could fulfill. I owe you one, Tabitha.
And I you. That's one long-standing worry that I can now let go.
Are you sure you're okay with this, Rokurou?
The Shigure, my mother, was a strict person. When I was a kid, she was always scolding me for something. But for the very first time in my life, she actually praised me. That felt really good to hear.
Rokurou.
And I also learned why Shigure hadn't been able to carry out his mission. It's not that he couldn't kill her. He just chose not to. To take the life of one's own parent. That is an experience you don't need to have more than once.
Even as an exorcist and a demon.
Yeah. At least that's what I think.
Now we get ourselves a car variant for Rokurou and the Rangetsu Initiate Trophy. Proof of conquering masters of the sword. Rokurou's skills have reached their zenith. Wait, what? I have no idea what that even means. But like that, guys, that's all the things except for one. And I bet you guys can figure out what that is. That one really does take some time. Spoiling it now, although you probably figured it out, that's Delva's trophy, which requires you to max out her entire cooking level, which at this very point in time, we are at, what, level 20 now? Let's see. No, level 15, okay, so that's in a different, that's much later in the future. But yeah, you gotta max out her level, and as well as do a few other side quests. Side quests which I don't even know what they are, or how to trigger them, and frankly, I just don't have the time for it. If you guys want to go for it, go right ahead. Personally, I'm only doing this for one reason, and one reason only, and I'll get to that in the finale episode. But, with that said and done, guys, that's gonna do it for this last episode of the side quests for the party in Tales of Berseria. If you guys have enjoyed so far, of course, as always, make sure to leave a like and comment down below. Share this video to friends, should you feel the need to, and of course subscribe if you're new here to our channel, and join the Dread Knights, Velvet's crew, the Von Eltia, and everybody else in their quest to see what else Berseria has left in store for us. All of its secrets, all of its challenges, and of course, one great true finale. Which again, in my case, comes up right after this episode, but for you guys, just be patient. You'll get there eventually. But hey, until next time, this is my Exorcist signing out. Have a great rest of your day, take care, and let's go over to MTU for the end card slate, and I'll catch you guys next time.